What kids?
What kids? Oh shit!
And she packed.
Honestly, I've smoked with you. I've eaten your shrooms. I get it. Like,
And with that, welcome to Toka Tales.
wow. Oh, I have a dose of shrooms.
This game always seems to start with
He starts it when he does. It's not that it magically does that. It's intentional.
Hey, I only picked up the last half of that, right about where I've smoked with you, and I've eaten your shrooms.
Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't say I eat you.
It's true.
Anywho, so we left off camping out under a dome of shifting colors.
That we bought.
Yeah, your new dome. Okay, it all condenses down into a marble.
How much did that cost us again?
100 plat.
Yeah.
No, only 50.
Oh.
Unless you bought two.
No, just one. So, yeah, I got a 15-foot magic dome tent.
Yeah. They're 50.
Oh, okay. So,
I'll take that 50.
add to your inventory. Honestly, I already ducked out of mine. I'm too lazy to change it. So, yeah, you got 50 plat now.
Yeah, I got money.
Yeah. I honestly ducked 100 when you gave me the pricing, so I just didn't know that there was the different pricing.
Well, that's what you were willing to spend on it. At 100, you didn't like that option, so.
Oh,
Yeah, the super huge tent.
Well, that was a castle or something.
Yeah.
That was too much. That was unnecessary.
Yeah.
So, Fee, you've been tripping out in the most beautiful island resort ever. Okay? You've had people that have been picking the shrooms off of your back and bringing you all kinds of presents and free drinks.
Shrooms.
He means your shoulders.
Quite a few of the different ones.
So if they aim for the ones near the end of her tail, they're very likely dead.
Yeah, there's probably a few dead bodies. Okay? But
The queen loves us. It's okay.
but it's not like you killed them directly.
Someone poisoned in the
They
corner
just couldn't
too.
handle it.
That's why you have insurance.
Well, that's why I just,
the queen was just trying to do
away.
population control.
But no one's paying attention to me.
It's their own fault for not listening to you when you warned them.
Yeah.
You might not want to eat those.
Only take the white puff one or the one on my left shoulder, man.
Don't worry, it'll grow back in a few minutes. So you kind of start waking up out of your trippy haze, and it occurs to you, you think it's been probably a few days, and you haven't seen your buddies.
Oh.
You were supposed to do something with them the next morning.
She's now just sitting
And
there
now you remember-
scratching her head, trying to think of what she was supposed to do.
But you could swear that you've seen a few sunrises since then.
Or sunsets.
You're not sure how many,
Yeah. She's
or
gonna
which
check
ones were
her
sunrises or
communicator.
sunsets.
She's gonna check her communicator.
You have a few messages.
Oh no. She's gonna check that.
All right, what was the first message from Jason?
When we went to... Oh,
When
this was
after the when you went to the chamber.
audio message.
Did you write them down?
No, but I remember what I said. Hey, Vaughn, we're out headed on a detail on behalf of Queen Hydron to one of the islands that popped up in the middle of the ocean a couple miles offshore. If you do wake up and come out of your stupor quick enough, would you mind activating the Toka point that I'll set just to reach out when we're there? We'll get a hold of you. You never responded.
Or Reddit.
2 days later, I checked. And then the next message was audio message. Hey Vaughn, if you ever come out and sober up and come out of your fucking drug-induced haze, we're going to be out in a long-away place, probably called Faerun or something. So when you finally come out of it, would you mind telling me, activating this Toka point? We'll get you to where we're at.
And at that, make an intelligence roll. History.
An intelligence roll with history? 4.
4?
I rolled a 5, I have a -1.
She's still on a haze.
What the fuck is a Pharaon?
Just gonna go up to random people and start asking, hey, what's the Feyland thing? I already forgot the name of it.
This is why
I
you
don't
don't.
know, man. Hello, NKH Parvez. Hi. Welcome to Toka Tales. Yeah, so nobody's ever heard of Parvlev.
Of what?
Parvlev.
Fast lane,
Where's
park
the
lane.
oldest
Fast
person
lane.
on this island?
You walk up to this like
Where are the elderly?
crotchety old looking person. You start talking to them, they're not talking back to you. And you realize that it's actually a statue.
Kill him. Kill him.
Something on them? It's a statue. I can't kill a statue.
Right about now, do you even know if that's really a statue?
So yeah, no one has no idea where this fast lane is.
Can she buy paint on her communicator? It's a statue. It's most likely a plain white
Are
statue.
there any other
right?
messages on our
There's no
communicator?
colors on it, right?
Actually, when we wake up in the morning after a battle, I would send another message, which would say,
Where the fuck are you?
I'm getting there. Audio message. Vaughn, if you're not fucking dead, we survived the fight. You fucking missed it. The monk was the MVP. To his credit. So, get back eventually when you finally get out of your fucking drug-induced haze. Wake the fuck up.
Okay. So, as you go to look up for paints, you get a beep on your communicator.
Who's it though?
That message that you just heard.
So Vaughn taps the play button and that's what she hears.
Yep.
Okay. Someone that's walking by you starts laughing.
I'm on
Send a voice
vacation.
message back. Hey man, I'm on some sort of island. I forgot where I was.
And we're
And I was
expecting
stuck
her to help
this
us in
like
favor.
crotchety old man for being a statue. And I was about to buy paints to paint him.
So let me get this right.
And then you realize that, no, wait a minute, no, he was a statue, actually, not an old man.
Oh yeah, wait, no, it was a statue, not me. Not someone's fault.
I'm glad you wouldn't have pissed off Queen Hydro. Less than 2 days since we left. Now, are you sober enough to click on the token I send to you as I highlight?
She's gonna click it.
Okay, they're 50 platinum right now.
That's
Jesus.
more than
I'll
enough
pay
to
for
pay
it.
for it.
I'll pay for it.
She's got enough money to pay. for it.
I'll pay for my own.
I send her the bill so she get out of her own payment, pay that shit. You've been drunk for days. You'll live. So yeah, you get a receipt bill thing for 50 plat.
You get a location point.
She's gonna.
It's a 50 platinum for you to teleport.
She's just gonna send them 50 platinum to it then. She doesn't
Okay.
care. She has too much money.
All right, so all of you have woken up. You know, it's relatively nice in the morning. Nothing happened all night. It was nice and quiet. Okay, you sent that message. They're all waking up. And then all of a sudden, this bright, cheery morning, the sky turns dark black in a matter of moments. Thunder starts crackling.
Can I get undercover?
You start seeing lightning arc across the sky. And then the dead center of it turns dark as darkest night. And then you look down from the sky and you notice that there's Vaughn.
What a way to make an entrance!
Good entrance.
Okay? You find yourself in the middle of the woods in front of this large 15-foot diameter dome that looks the same color as the ground around it. And
Tap.
above you, the sky is dark black with rolling thunder clouds of thunder and lightning with no rain.
That reminds me of Mom.
And the entire place feels weird.
This reminds me of Mom.
I get it. So I guess do I see you come out?
On the dome.
Okay, I pop out of the dome. Just kind of walk out of it.
And then start knocking on it?
I walk to your right. I'm not gonna walk into you. I'm not
I was
mean.
about to say, if you were about to walk out the door, I should start knocking you.
That would have been funny.
That would have been funny, but I can see you fine, so I can just walk around you.
Yeah.
And I appear next to you. Hello, Vaughn.
Hi.
So, are you sobered up yet?
I do. I just woke up
Good
not
enough.
too long ago.
Good enough. So we fought some giants and an owlbear yesterday. We won. A couple of them ran off. One of the giants and a mushroom-headed creature, monstrosity thingy.
It's a mushroom creature.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, some type of mushroom
Fungi thing.
But yeah, so we're on our way. We know there's a village not far away. We'll take probably intending on taking the skiff to get to within the perimeter and then walking in on foot. We don't know what we'll be facing or seeing, so might as well be on the safe side.
That fungi thing increased their armor. How come you can't do that to us?
Is it another mushroom? Yet.
I look at your shoulder. I look at your shoulder. Either one. Did you have shrooms on either?
Yeah, there's. I have a few different mushrooms.
We know.
We know. The point is, you're like, but can't we do that? That was a mushroom. And then we look at you and your mushroom's going out your shoulders. So you're like 50% there. It's like.
It's not even 50%.
Okay.
She still has those very black poisonous ones from Jesus's campaign. And so I'm thinking of having Vaughn try to grow those out of her body, but then I realized that the last time Vaughn came in contact with them, she got paralyzed.
You do not have natural immunity to that particular shroom.
Those are shrooms.
So it wasn't the black mushrooms?
Yeah. It was a black mushroom that somehow someone who's immune to poison got poisoned by.
Yeah, that's not safe to test.
I'm immune to poison disease, and I can resist acid and necro.
Yeah, but just not that.
Yeah. Just like Wack got petrified when he was hiding behind 3 people.
And he was the smallest of them all.
Yep.
And in like a
I like the
cramped
better
tunnel,
one.
right?
Yep. And had his eyes closed.
Yeah. And still got blinded.
We're in one part of the dungeon. Can't remember who it was. I was right here, and the other one was up the stairway, and he got affected, and I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, started turning him to stone.
Yeah. I was targeted.
Yeah, and not even anywhere near the same room.
No, the same room. They had the same room. We was on the stairway to that room.
The door was here. We were all fighting here.
And I was by the door.
He's up there. Tom's at the door.
My comment. I'm 120 feet away from them, right? Yeah. Okay.
Figure safe and sound.
What's the range on that? 100 foot? 120 feet away. How'd it get hit? You just got hit.
100 feet away without line of sight. It would, and unless it was a psychic attack, it has no way to target.
It was a beam.
Did
Prismatic
I
ray.
not? Was I wrong about the line of sight part? If he's around
Yeah, apparently
upstairs,
we all missed that part too.
like a beam weapon,
No,
a straight line of sight thing. I was a gunman.
This is the game that I apologized for fucking up the rules on.
I don't blame you. If you're getting hit with a beam weapon upstairs down a corner, that's some trick shot shit.
Yeah.
He couldn't even be seen. So like, didn't make no sense.
Yeah, he was halfway up the stairs.
50 feet
It would
away.
be me. I was at 100 feet. It should have been me that got hit. The
Yeah,
hit.
he was in the doorway or next to the doorway.
Within line of sight, like
Right.
beam. But I don't. Your description is like beam.
Yes.
Beam? No, it was more like beam.
Yeah, 100 feet this way and then goes up the stairs.
It's like one of those. You shoot a bullet. All of a sudden, it got miraculously
It
turned
was
right
the
and looked
magic
on it.
bullet from JFK in the grassy knoll.
Right?
That's too much. That's
Yeah, it's just like being 40 feet away from the Hydra and still being bitten by it as I'm behind the entire group in a 10-foot wide tunnel.
But nobody else got hit. Knocked over. Nothing.
No, I mean, if you're like, oh, by like hit 3, he was targeting you. Like, no one else got hit. how does a Hydra attack down a 10-foot tunnel and not hit every single person before they hit you?
And it was like, what, 15, 20 foot tall at least?
The Hydra
Hydra?
itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 15 feet tall.
Yeah.
The tunnel itself was 10 feet wide, so it
Yep.
couldn't even fit down the tunnel.
Nope.
Okay, I was 40 feet down the tunnel.
So this 15-foot Hydra had 40-foot long necks.
Yep.
50.
Yeah,
in order to
50.
be able to reach from where it was.
Yeah.
Hydra's not that long neck.
And did not hit one other party member on its way to hit him. In the back.
No, so magically it went intangible between the 3 lines of people before
No,
it
no,
got
no.
there.
Actually, through there was 5 or 6 of us in front of you.
That's like the human shield with the magic jacket bullet. There's 6 people in front of you. It misses all of them, hits the guy in the back.
The smallest guy in the back.
Yeah.
Like at that point, I feel like you guys all should have been silly by round 2 and been like, we're gonna stay on line together with no air gaps from floor to ceiling. Hit this motherfucker. Somehow does.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
It was fun.
And you know from experience with me and Old Fart, I know how to fucking hide. Find cover.
Yeah. Now you find cover in the middle of a field. The fucking 3-footer walk, there's a whole part. This big, tall, 6+ foot man hiding behind a rock.
No, I was only like 4 foot. I was a short man.
Yeah, Old Fort was tiny.
Was he?
Yeah.
I never really figured out how tall
He
he
was
was.
really tiny.
I was like yay tall.
Yeah.
Bent over crotchety old man. Anywho, back to the actual game we're playing.
Yeah, right. Sidetrack.
So the sky's starting to clear back up. But there's definitely kind of a foreboding feeling in the woods right now. So what are you guys planning on doing now?
Well, once I
Gonna
give you the
continue heading
lowdown,
northeast?
back toward where we understand
Was
there
it
might
town?
be a village town.
Okay.
I let Fee know what happened and Vaughn I guess Jason lets Vaughn know what happened in the last 24 hours. Describes
While
the
we're
fight.
driving there.
Let her know that the company funds are feeling pretty good right now.
Alright, so you taking the skiff?
Only up until we get to any type of perimeter of the settlement, and then I think we should go for walking. That's what I
Yeah.
told Vaughn, and that's what we
Okay.
agreed on.
So who wants to do the encounter roll?
For in the
We'll let
skiff
Fee
or
do
when we
it.
get
We'll
off the
let Fee do
skiff?
There you go,
For
99.
the rest of tonight's game.
Oh, Fee can
It's
roll.
determining
Fee-
how I'm writing the next encounter series. D100.
41?
I was waiting for a fucking 91.
Yeah.
I mean, I grabbed the 2 dice.
No, you did good. You did good. We've had bad...
Roll again, just for fun. Just for
Shits and
fun.
giggles.
yeah.
Just for fun.
92.
Glad I let her roll.
99.
See, the encounter rolls are weird. That was the nicest one we got, minus a weather-related thing.
I mean, I paired the 2 actual inputs that are supposed to be together and rolled
So-
for 92.
Yeah.
If either of your rolls had taken, you guys would have been going up against a dragon at this village. The second roll.
Damn
Or
it!
that
I
one.
want a dragon.
We're not level 1
So
up
does
for
Whack.
that.
I mean, we might be kind of cool. We have a nice paper tank. We got some DPS. Dragons of a level. Even then, the CR encounter would probably be a little more than we would be comfortable. Capable? Maybe.
We'll kill half the
Juvenile
town.
dragon
I'll
is
raise him
actually
up.
pretty much equivalent to that fight you just did.
Oh, juvenile. Yes, a juvenile dragon would be.
Even a young.
I'm not going to be putting you up against an ancient dragon. I'm not that much of an
that would be-
asshole. You're level 5.
Yeah, well, that would kill us. But even a blue dragon or a black dragon or a green dragon, as you specified, if it's a sure, a little foundling dragon,
Oh,
sure,
shadow
young dragon. That would be the most dangerous out of the young dragons, but
99.
funnest.
No shadow dragons in Faerun.
Motherfucker.
I did a lot of study on dragons of different areas.
Do you have your robot
Forgotten Realms
attached to
has
your
the
arm?
most basic, honestly, of all dragon types.
So I keep him with the cot. Then we'll just assume he's attached to your arm if you need him, and then I'll pull him out if needed.
All right. So, about 2 hours of travel. And all of a sudden, the woods end, and it's open fields of what looks to be poorly kept farmland, and a village ahead of you.
Alright, I tell Maki to stop, I dismount the vehicle, let everyone know that we're going to be walking it on foot, and then summon it back into my gauntlet.
Sky grows dark again.
Metagame question, because I don't know if it was specified. Did that happen when I pulled it out?
Yep. Well, the sky was still dark when you pulled it out from Fee.
Gotcha. Alright,
When you pulled it out the other time, it was also...
Alright, I kind of call out to the group. Alright, it seems like anything that involves interplanetary magic is not well received here. Alright. I look up at the sky. Geographical sort of scale.
Notice that.
So...
Just
Best
keep
be
talking about
cautious about any contact with Toka or any type of communicator use. Be very careful with that. We'll try to figure out alternate ways to communicate, but before anything, if we try to use any type of any Toka tech, I have a feeling it might be a problem. You should be fine with your Majesty. This is internal. I should be fine with my abilities, yours with yours, but anything that involves any type of interconnection to communication with outside of this plane might be dangerous. Don't want to piss off someone and do it too much.
Maybe. Depends on who we're pissing off.
Oh, I guess at this point we should go on foot. Just try to get a bear out, read the situations, try not to cause any type of conflict. If anyone does approach you, try to find out as much information as you can. So I guess then we'll just make our way toward the village.
Okay. Two of you can do a perception roll to get details about the village as you approach it on foot.
If I do so with energy sense, do I get advantage?
You won't get much of an advantage, no.
Okay.
It's long distance, it's
Oh,
what you're viewing.
Uh, 14.
Better than mine.
9.
It seems to be a small farming village in a large clearing in the center of the woods. As you approach, it's mostly humans. You see that they're mostly middle-aged. You see a couple dwarves. No children. And it looks to be kind of dwarvish architecture overall. A lot of stonework and with like wood patching overall on it. Like it's like they took old dwarven buildings and kind of rebuilt them with pieces of wood here and there to fill in the holes.
Sounds like this shithole.
And one of the first buildings you see appears to be a chapel.
That's always a good place to look for info. Go ahead, right over there.
Alright. So I'll kind of move up front with my pixie and we'll approach what appears to be the chapel, and the rest of the group follows, I guess.
Alright, as you approach the chapel, Sam, make a constitution saving throw for you and Bitch. I mean, not Sam, Joe.
Okay.
Joe and Bitch, sorry.
Right, that sounds
Oh,
better.
okay.
I was confused.
I apologize.
I passed, pitch fail,
Okay.
I think. Yes.
Bitch collapses on the ground. You start feeling really sick to your stomach. As an older gentleman steps out. Stares at all of you. Locks eyes on Vaughn. And starts chanting.
Do I notice him chanting?
All of you notice him chanting.
Can I...
Hello there!
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I call out to him?
We mean you no harm.
As As he finishes chanting, you see the holy emblem around his neck glow, and everything goes bright white for a few moments. And when your vision clears, you see what appears to be a shimmering spectral wall between you and the priest. And other townspeople, including a guard and a ranger that seem to be coming off to the side.
I guess I step forward slowly and then just call out, good day. We happen to be just looking for whoever's in charge and might be able to direct us and give us, help us find our location.
The likes of the demon and the likes of the undead are not welcome within our lands. Be gone.
Where would I go to leave your lands? Which direction?
Any way away from here. Back the way you came.
At least that's the direction.
Wait, we have a demon among the party?
That would be you, dear.
But I'm not a demon, I'm a
Ninja.
party. I'm a snake.
Alright, if you allow it,
Normal
we'll
people.
make our way back where we came.
I guess
without
they
problem.
look demon, I
He's
suppose.
not blocking anything behind you.
Can you get your... No, Raja.
Will he move?
Completely unresponsive.
Drag him.
Greater turn undead.
So I guess we all just start making our way back the way we came, cautiously.
Okay.
Hand on my gun, but...
They're not making any move towards you. You see windows shuttering, doors slamming, people vacating the streets.
Wow, they really don't like that undead thing.
A giant undead Etten, a serpentine snake creature person, a half-orc, which is barely okay,
Probably
a
just should've sent you
reforged,
guys
which is
over.
rare as hell and untrusted, warforged, I mean, and a Rakshasa, who are known to be the bringers of tragedy.
And my hellhound.
And then you have the blood red metallic giant hounds. Yeah, these people have never seen this kind of shit before. You are demons.
Oh. So once we leave a certain radius, does the Ed wake up out of...
Nope.
Alright there, Raja, is your Ed fucked?
This bitch dead?
Put him in his ball.
Okay. It'll take him a few hours to restore, but he'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright then.
Well, I didn't figure you went through all that paperwork and they just said fucking killed him.
No, but Greater Turn Undead basically banishes the undead essence within it's like a 150-foot radius.
Wait a minute. On that note,
So I'd say we go back to where we kind of were in the wood line at the edge, just to keep us some distance from that place.
Okay. Anyone looking back and see that there's a few that are watching you?
I was gonna have my pixie do a surveillance behind us, but is that the same information she'll give me?
Yeah.
Alright.
so, did you forget about that line you put in there?
Yes, but a Greater Turn Undead is also a banishment against evil. It also works against demons. It also works against Shadow Fae
Okay.
and certain other things. It's basically a banishment to any type of evil undead type creature.
Okay.
It's like a 7th level spell, I think it is.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one, actually. That's why I was confused.
That's why I said it was greater. Not like a regular turn undead.
I haven't seen anyone use a greater one in fucking forever.
Nobody gets that high enough of a level campaign.
Let me out there. Is it cleric spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the whole thing. And the minute, not even metagame, it's actually I guess in game is when I specified that we can't do any interplanetary thing. That's because of God Watch. That's a paranoia of Curtis put into Jason. You know, the gods do not like it, and I don't want to piss them off because it seems like they have a following here. They're only gonna protect something that they care about. I know that because of the paranoia of Lethnor.
Yeah, I'm originally from this land.
Yeah.
They're not. They shouldn't be afraid of me because I'm half orc. They really can't make out what I am because I'm cloaked up all the time.
Yeah. As a half-orc, you're used to a lot of racism. You're not welcome in most towns or most cities. That's
cute.
why you're used to wearing a mask.
It's not that
Oh,
you're
no,
that
mask,
hidden.
it's cloak.
Yeah, even then, you're used to obscuring your features because any of the monstrous races are not accepted. It's a human-dominant society with secondary elves and dwarves.
And why isn't Jason welcome? He's human.
Everyone else he's with.
Yeah.
If you
There's
see
the rest of us.
one normie with a whole bunch of massive freaks, okay, chances are that normie you're probably going to think is some kind of like prisoner or something. You're still not going to welcome though, because for all you know, that could be the leader of the group.
Yeah. We should have thought about where we were and just sent Jason up ahead.
No one told me this was a human
I didn't
society.
think about it.
You've never dealt with a society like this
I
before.
walked in like we normally would.
Yeah. You've never even heard of people that were like paranoid about creatures that weren't human.
Now this you should have fucking known. You were born this realm.
Yeah. You would have known to a point, but you've only been up there a short amount of time. Vaughn was there for a little bit, but you were out in the boonies and got picked up pretty quick.
Yep.
Right
I
after.
didn't mind being out in the blues.
Yeah, you got picked up shortly after leaving Lucid originally and Whack out in the woods. Because even when we left off that campaign, you guys went into the town, but Vaughn and Whack stayed back in the woods because they didn't want to get in trouble in the town.
Right.
But Wax not still paralyzed though, okay? So he's still good? Yeah.
No, that was fixed before you guys had
So
left.
he just woke up and Vaughn was just gone. So
Yeah, basically you ditched him.
Bitch.
hopefully I left something for him.
A mushroom
I don't
on
think
his chest.
you needed to leave him anything. But yeah, so you
I know,
guys
she
are
left
on
a
the
single mushroom.
outskirts of the village. What do you
Fit in
guys want to
his
do?
hand.
You are in Faerun, you're looking for someone, and do you have any idea how to find them? Or any idea where you are?
Who are we looking for?
That was what I was trying to ask for.
Yeah.
We're on the hunt for Whack.
Yeah, no one's brought up to her who you're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's
Well, I
just
figured you would have
asked.
told her that and letting her
So
know what we're
Vaughn's
doing.
asking, who are we looking for?
Actually, I never specified that in the
We're looking
message. It was
for
only we're
Whack.
going to Faerun.
Wait, is there a character from Jason?
That's Lucid.
Lucid.
Oh!
That you were in the dungeon with him and Whack.
Oh, okay.
And that Kender. And that mage that liked to throw fireballs at everything.
The only reason why I remember this is because it happened after I had got Kyle. So that's the reason why I remember.
Okay.
So you remember Whack?
Yeah. The short goblin from that temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to
One
find
of
him.
my old guest parties blew the door in and almost hit one of you.
Yeah.
That happened a couple times. So, what are you guys doing?
No, we need information.
Well, I
so
can
she's
try
gonna
again.
look back at Jason.
It'd be easier sending him the humanoid-looking one.
Yeah, he's human for
Can
the
I
most
like
part.
insight check if I walk back if they're just gonna kill me?
You're not going to be welcomed. I'm not
So
even going to make you roll for that one.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. It's not hard to see the paranoia.
And force them to out of them.
Let's find a
no.
different village, I guess.
I mean, that would be my extent. I mean, we could just get on the skiff, get some elevation, travel, and try to have the pixies scout out any villages, and then we can approach it, I guess, cautiously.
Yeah, next time we'll go to, we'll let you run in.
Alright, so you summon the skiff.
Yeah, once we're on the outskirts,
Hold on.
It doesn't come.
All right then.
And the sky has an odd color to it.
This realm really doesn't like us.
I don't think it likes our tech. Not sure why it's affected by Lethnor tech, because this isn't exactly Toka. But it doesn't like any kind, it appears. Well,
Make a perception roll with your energy sense. Make a perception roll with your nature sense. And make a perception roll with your life sense. And you make a perception roll off your droid. And do you have Karen out?
Yeah.
Okay, make a perception roll for Karen.
17.
He gets a plus 5. That's better than that.
18.
16.
You said nature? Nature sense?
Yep.
Basically, you all have advantage.
Oh.
Right?
Yep.
16.
Cynthia's dice love me. And it's what?
Perception.
Perception.
19.
19? Alright. The four of you can all tell that the sky itself has all of a sudden gotten this rosy type of hue to it. And like a haze coming over it. And you also see that there seems to be a stream of colors erupting from the temple up towards the sky.
Like in our direction?
No, from the temple up towards the sky.
Oh, directly.
At the village, yeah. The same color that the sky is.
Are we still being followed?
Okay. You make an arcane check.
Dirty. Which I think that's wrong, but
Okay. So you realize that you are now all in an anti-magic field. And this is not a fully arcane spell. Okay. The anti-magic field is pretty weak. So you're guessing that it doesn't have a full anti-magic, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to sense it the way that you're sensing it. Okay. But it's definitely causing some type of altered effect. That's the best that you would be able to understand it with
how
that.
far out does this seem to go?
It looks to be a good 1 mile radius from the temple.
This is the temple, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so some kind
Kill the
of
priest.
wannabe anti-magic field.
I'll
You
kill
just
the
threw
priest.
up.
So they'll say that thing from the temple is causing an AoE type anti-magic field.
Big one too, it's about a mile around.
And this realm just does not like us.
No, right now it's just temple and whatever god they serve.
And if anyone wants to make that's familiar with this realm, wants to make a religion check,
That'd be
You're not.
which actually any of you could actually do, considering the fact that it's
2.
I got a 3.
2.
Really? 22.
3, but I have a negative.
That's fucking great.
What did you roll?
22.
That's
On
fucking
a
great.
religion check. I am the fucking atheist of the group. I
All the good
imagine.
rolls went to
Again.
you.
You know what? I know how to make this make sense.
That's fucking awesome.
Your pixie all of a sudden speaks up. By the gods, the goddess of Mystra can be such a fickle thing whenever it comes to anything to do with magic. Goddess of magic she is, and that's the temple of her down there. I don't think she's quite happy with the way you guys do things. Because I know it's starting to glitch me out a bit.
Aside from going in there and murdering the town, how do we avoid getting problematic issues?
And at that point, I'll let you make another perception check, Sam.
Is this a physical plus check?
No, you can use your energy sense on this one.
I can? Okay. 14.
Something's wrong with the pixie.
She's talking. Yes, Maki's never actually talked like that.
The energy around her is wrong. It's almost like something is trying to banish or push her out, and at the same point, she's fighting to stay there. It's like she's popping in and out of true physicality. You can only sense this through energy sense. Physically, she looks perfectly fine.
She's set in pixie mode, right? Can I order her to go in Well, it's a magical effect. Trying to cast magic right now wouldn't work.
Maybe.
It might not. She's still floating.
I asked her if she's having any type of interference, if she can go intangible and invisible in order to compensate, not be affected.
If that is your request, then I shall try it. I have a feeling it's not recommended.
Any type of magical effect right now with all of us. Is there some...
I just feel I might not be able to come back proper. I don't quite feel right.
We need to move out of this field.
We can start running. That's about our only option. We have no skiff. We can't activate the magic. I want to go murder the town right now because I'm fucking with my pixie. But
Say we just go kill the priest.
Yeah, sure.
Without any magic?
That's the other problem. We take out the priest with practical.
Take out the priest, go inside, and figure out where
I
come from.
could theoretically be.
You said it was a mile radius, right?
I think we should.
How far away are we from the perimeter of the town on the outskirts?
About a quarter mile away from the town.
I
mean, we just should probably start hightailing it.
Like, they could do a lot worse with their gun, probably.
I'm gonna murder that priest for fucking my pixie. But I tell us that we should head out on foot, just start running.
Yes, they're heading north out of here.
Okay, so that's gonna take you about. Are you guys going at like?
A good click.
Yeah, we're power walk. We're trying to get as far
So
distance.
you're pushing it.
Well, we're going a half a mile pushing it until we get away from this field.
Well, that's what it's determining the time. If you're really pushing it, a half mile is going to be like 15 minutes.
Can I help them push it? Are we all pushing it?
I think as a group, we're just trying to get the hell out of the field.
I mean, if you're going at a leisurely pace, you're probably talking about a half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, we're going
If you're talking at a slow pace, it's going to be like an hour.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking. So if you're pushing, it's about 15 minutes to the outer edge.
We're pushing it.
Yeah, we're pushing it.
Okay.
Or just hiking.
Do we need to make strength checks?
No. After about 10 minutes, you need to make a Constitution check. You need to make a Constitution check for Karen and your wolf. That's out.
Oh, shit, that's right.
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Has a day passed?
Dirty 20 for Karen.
Days passed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Since
Yeah,
the fight?
this is the morning.
Dirty
So I
20
have my
for
lucky
Karen.
rerolls back.
Okay.
I'm going to use one.
How much for the wolf?
5.
Keita, that's all right. Yeah.
I'm gonna use the lucky from my pixie that's been following me. I mean, if I stop passing out, it'll just have to
9.
carry me.
9.
Okay.
Okay, so your alpha wolf there.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes after you started walking away, 5 minutes away from the edge, passes out cold.
Half a minute ball.
Okay. Yours was a 5.
7 technically.
7 technically, and yours was a what?
Con save 15.
Okay, you made it.
Okay.
You start feeling some sharp pains in your chest, and it starts feeling like you're almost like there's fire going through your veins as you start reaching the end. Everything starts slowing way down. It's taking 5 to 10 times the amount of energy to make every movement. It feels like you weigh 50 to 100 times heavier than you ever felt before. Okay, so you can keep up with everyone, but you take a point of exhaustion.
And Karen, dirty 20.
Karen's fine. Although she's very paranoid.
You're a magical object. Such as also
Bristling
my heart.
fur, so to speak.
My idea wouldn't mark mine.
What?
We're an actual for
Well,
now.
it's magic, so.
Huh?
Yeah, I would risk it.
This sucks.
Okay.
So Alpha Wolf's back in the ball. Keter
I've been
is
marked
back in
by
X
religion.
one.
Come back.
Karen.
Karen.
Okay.
It's not a bad thought. Fuck
Alright.
my pixie.
I'll take the point of exhaustion more or less.
Alright, so you get to the outer edge, and as soon as you step out, you feel light again. And the pain goes away.
I'm gonna kill that first. But
Just collapse.
And then
how's my pixie?
all of you.
Before I look out, I hate this fucking roll.
Oh yeah, your pixie needs to do a Constitution saving throw. I'm sorry, I forgot it was still out. Wait a minute, did you?
You told me not to put it away. I was gonna fucking touch it.
Yeah.
18 plus it's 2, dirty 20.
Okay, it's drunk.
Get a drunk pixie.
That's the easiest way to describe it.
As long as Monkey's okay.
Huh?
Does my character need to do a con?
No.
We're humanoid, so we're okay. They're all magical. and shit.
Synthetic-ish.
Magic robot.
Robot blood. You know, yeah, I get it.
Literally got
Blood
magic.
steel.
I didn't
I got a
have to
magic
do
card
anything with
pumping,
Kyle
magic
because he's already an
collecting,
actual
magic
exact one. He
Yeah.
doesn't change your
This is not a
animal.
good place for me to be.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't just drop dead the second it happened.
Well, it seemed like it was an effect cast. They're trying to hurt us, but we're also not
I
like
say-
a magic spell. We're organic beings-ish.
We sneak around back somehow, break into the church and kill the priest.
No. Not as long as that fucking shield is up.
We'll come back another day. And burn to the ground.
It's fucking with him. It's fucking with him. It's fucking with Marquis.
Yeah, it's fucking with you.
Yeah, we honestly we have no way in order to
Kind of
get back
stupid.
there. And shit, we didn't even come that violently, motherfuckers. But so
Welcome to Faerun. Happy now?
I was the one who wanted to come here.
Oh yeah, you're used to being cast out of places like this.
Yeah, he should have been in his hell too. Figured it out.
I've never been here before. I don't even know this place existed until you guys mentioned
I
it.
never had, an army with me before.
This group is probably the most exposures I just had to be.
Usually I
in his
just get
life.
shunned like
Right.
you. This is a little bit more
listen to the
extra.
shuns. I just ignore them.
Well, I do too.
You've just been
I get a
walking out in the woods
15-foot
forever.
Etten with
Yeah,
me.
you came to town for the first time ever, and then all of a sudden ended up on a boat,
Yeah.
flying out into the middle of outer space.
He
Like,
doesn't
what
really
the
get
fuck
other
happened?
people.
Neither does my character at the moment. He went in there peacefully.
So we'll just keep heading north and see what we can find.
You gonna go north again? Back into the bubble?
No.
You went back the way you came, which meant you went southwest.
That's right. All right, so keep heading south. All right.
Let's go. I guess try to go west until we find another village, and then we'll
Send you up ahead.
If we go
maybe
west,
with-
aren't we going back up the mountain?
We need to go east.
east.
South would be back to the mountain.
We could just send you
West
ahead
would
with,
be
like,
following the
least
mountain
scary
range.
of one of us.
All right, so we'll
As
follow the
protection.
mountain range.
East would be following the mountain
Scary
range.
of all of us, though.
North,
That's a
in
good
any way,
question.
shape, or form, is a bubble.
Why don't we just let him pick who comes with me to the village?
It'd be smart just to send him.
So yeah, I guess we'll just start traveling
Me and him were from
west and
I didn't really
look
think
for another
to-
settlement town, maybe something small,
No.
Okay.
less armored. No, maybe look for one without a fucking church.
It's a different generic
Alright.
D&D realm.
So, you travel the rest of the day until nightfall. Pretty uneventful. By foot. No signs of civilization.
We use the skiff now. That's what I said. Magic vision.
I'm gonna use this. Try the skiff now and have Marquis freaking drive all night.
True, and then we can have your robot keep up perception checks to look for settlements, get some elevation. Alright, so I try to summon the skiff again.
It summons without a problem.
Alright. Then I'll instruct Marquis to set up a travel so we can bunk in for the night, get it some
Keep heading in
elevation.
that direction, and
As you're heading west, you look up to the north and you can see that tower I talked to you about before that looked like it would have been
Cut in half.
cut in half
diagonally.
diagonally. Otherwise, it's just forests and mountains ahead of you.
tower cut in half in the middle of nowhere.
Can make our way in the direction of the tower.
Probably something interesting.
It's possible. So I guess I'll tell Marquis to redirect toward the tower.
Okay. It's going to be about a full day's journey, so you'd be there mid-morning. if she went all night?
Yeah, might as well.
Well, I'll tell everyone that we're bunking for the night on the moving skiff and try to get some elevation so we're not, gonna get swept by a tree branch, so to speak, or a creature.
All right.
And have your robot stay on perception so we can make sure that. I mean, we're not trying to kind of go above the tree line here, but I want to keep something on watch.
He'll keep an eye out.
Okay. So then we're gonna travel through the night. We're gonna take a small break while I go for a cigarette, and then decide if we're gonna continue playing when we get back, or because it's like 11 o'clock now.
Yeah.
So it is getting late, and this is a pretty good spot that we can kind of break off at this point and continue next time.
30-ish.
Yeah.
So we don't want to get involved in another phase, another map setup if we gotta.
Yeah.
We can roll perception and then decide based on what I roll.
If you want to roll your encounter for the next day, who's rolling at this time?
I will.
Let's say we want to roll next week's encounter already.
I'd wait, but that's me.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's wait.
No, if it's small, we won't be worried. If it's high, then we'll be dreading it. It's not worth it. We'll wait till next
let's
week.
just wait till
You don't want that like looming over your heads
next-
as
I mean, I
to
kind of do.
I don't need
where you
that.
spend all week this Oh,
Strategize.
Slutty came back. No need to drag it out and lose sleep.
That's true.
Yeah. So, yeah, we don't need to do critical roll it, right?
Yeah, right.
That was such an episode. It was great until the last like hour and a half of just drag.
Yep.
You could say it drag on.
I've been here just lurking. Oh, thank you. It's
No
good
problem,
to,
Slutty.
I'm glad to have you, Slutty.
I apologize.
So, yeah, I guess we'll do the encounter roll for next week. You guys still have no idea how to actually track down Whack, do you?
We don't even know
We don't
what
know
the
where
hell
we
we are yet.
And doesn't Vaughn have some statues that Wax gave to her?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like trade to Wax with the statues.
In fact, he gave you a totem, didn't he?
He gave me a few, I think.
Could you just summoned Whack to us from the start?
I don't think a figurine of Whack though, right? Yeah, I think it was the snake. The snake spirit one?
I don't know, you should have it written down in your character sheet somewhere as to which one you stole from him.
I mean, if summoning that will get him a connection to him, or using the item will possibly get it.
Well, if you summon his Raven, and that's one of the ones that you got, the Raven was a totem, it could be sent to actually find him.
That'd be quick.
Most of the totems are directly linked to him,
Yeah.
and if he taught you how to summon that totem, then it will try to find its master.
Sorry again that I.
No.
No,
That's
no.
why I'm looking at it this way. Because I think he gave you his Raven and said if you ever needed it, call the Raven and it'll help you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need him.
It's the necklace she has around her neck. Because,
that's the Raven skull.
Yeah. I even put it right there.
That's right. You even put it in there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is that's the Spirit Raven familiar that he gave you.
See, that means you could get all the Whack him. As long as it takes you to send that right
I could
now.
do that now.
You want to summon the Spirit Raven?
Yeah.
Because have you guys even fully told her who you're looking for?
Yeah, we just did that.
Yeah.
We did that.
Still won't be me.
Okay.
Oh, you're looking for little Gray. Okay. Because he's gray and he's very tiny, so she's calling him that.
Yeah, the Whack in Foxfield's green, but yeah, the one in Faerun's gray.
I still think we should go back to the Foxfield one so we can have two of them.
We don't need two Whack.
Yes, we do. That'd be awesome.
Double the spirits, double the fun.
One Whack's
All right, so you want to try and summon the spirit?
Sure, why not? What the
All
fuck?
right, so you're gonna spend the primal point.
Yes.
Okay. A spiritual raven appears, hovering ahead of you.
Hello, buddy. Can you find Whack for me?
Cocks its head.
Can you find your owner? That was your owner before me.
He flies straight up in the air and disappears.
She
Yeah,
just
that was
looks up
helpful.
and sort of just gawks at the sky.
You can feel there's still a connection to it, but it's growing further and further away.
I walk over to Vaughn. Yo, cousin. Was that supposed to happen?
I don't know. This is my first time using the thing.
Can you
Still
tell
the
which
dice
way
out.
it's going?
Nope.
No.
And now we just wait and see if Whack appears to us. I told it to go fetch Whack.
Turn around.
Yeah,
He's
so-
just standing there.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah,
I think
right.
that may actually scare Vaughn.
Let's kill all of us.
Ah, Goblin.
We don't punch the person we're here in this plane to find.
Anything about punching him. That was you.
What? No! No! That wasn't me!
It was a joke. Stop, Goblin. Add my
Not at
plus
home,
10
it's okay.
humanoid.
Goblin's like, what is gonna
Okay, Whack.
Eight fucking
Whack,
smack.
whack. Whack a
Yeah,
murder.
don't punch the goblin.
It's
Why?
okay, guys, I
By the
killed the
time you
goblin.
stop,
That's my-
it'll be mush.
Primal points.
It's off your sorcery points there.
Okay. So then I have 29 then.
Yeah, but you'll get it back before the next morning
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
So, you guys making camp for the night, or you just getting? So, you're leaving it as heading towards the tower, and
Yep.
you sent off the raven.
Yes.
Okay. So then we'll leave it at that point there. That gives me a bunch of stuff to actually plot and plan for next week, because that just kind of dwindled down like 3 different locations down into one encounter thing. So this ought to be fun.
Oh, great.
All right.
You know, it's funny.
Uh-oh.
So far in this game, I've never felt personally a reason to kill. Until that priest fucked with Marky.
We have to remind
Now I'm going to murder that priest.
We need to mark this
Well, like,
down on
he could have downed me. I'm cool with it. Could have downed any of us. I would have rezzed you. He fucked with my pixie. He gonna die.
Yeah, well, we ain't doing shit until that fucking barrier goes away.
Oh, I know.
We come
This is
back
long
to-
term. Oh, this is long term.
We come back
He'll
to-
come back to Faerun years later to murder this priest.
We gotta run like stealth
How about
ops,
the
get into
Yuan-Ti
the town,
temple?
take out the priest.
It'll be like the Yuan-Ti temple. That was like what, 4th place you guys went to, and then
The first time or the second time?
first time.
Third.
Yeah, like the 3rd place you went to the first time. It was just you, Fee, and Lydia at that time.
And almost in game, exactly a year later, he went back.
Yeah. All right. So, thank you all for coming. It's been a very interesting game today.
Sorry that I put up the time limit.
Oh no.
Dude, calm down, man.
No, because honestly, because this is a good time to stop it. Because if we had gotten any further into the
We'd be
next
at 3
section
or
of
4 in the
it,
morning.
then we would probably be here till at least 1 or 2, and that's
Or
if we
later.
got the low roll for encounter.
Yeah.
We don't do low rolls.
No.
They don't believe in the low rolls.
No low rolls at the ACG.
No,
Pretty much.
we go hard. We go hard.
Unless we want that, in which case we don't.
When we want
We
it, we
roll
never get it.
100.
Then we're rolling hundreds. The encounters have not been our friend. That much is
All
clear.
right, log that out. Let's go to cigarette.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming. Have a great
Sluty.
night. Good seeing you again, Sluty.
I mean, if you guys
If you like, what?
We're
wanted
good.
to keep going after that, that's fine.
No,
No,
not
honestly, it's been a long week anyway. Have a good night, Sluty.
tonight. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
All that good shit.
Check out our YouTube. We have a Discord that I think some of us know how to use.
We have a Discord?
Yeah.
Fuck! Nobody ever told me that!
I did
There's actually posted information and like actual like documents and stuff for stuff when I was trying to do online, and then just gave up on it because no one else was interested enough.
I hate Discord anyway, so it's all good.
Honestly, I don't get a whole lot of fun out of it either.
Yeah.
But everyone says you're supposed to have one, so I have one, and
Yeah, and then you get like 15, 20 people in the fucking thing, and then it never shuts up. It just keeps dinging, dinging, and dinging.
yep.
No.
And it's never anything about what you're actually trying to talk about in Discord. It's always
Ever.
about someone else's drama. Yeah.
Yep.
Save your drama for your mama. This is Discord.
For your games.
Yeah.
We don't need that shit.
Yeah, that's why I only use mine for the game. Yep. And that's why we ended up using, what was the other one? There was another program we always use for voice chat and stuff too. Just because Discord wasn't stable enough for it. But I haven't rated in so long that I don't even remember it anymore.
Yeah.
But Thank you all for coming. And I'm gonna shut this off and have a great night.